Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I want to show you how to make something really easy and simple, an Italian classic really. It is pappardelle, or you can use tagliatelle, or you can use spaghetti. Basically, it's pasta con crema di limone, pasta with cream, lemon cream. It's easy and it's simple, but it is indulgent and it is incredible, and it's using heavy cream, lots of cream, which we don't typically do in Italy, but this is an exception and you are going to love it. The ingredients you need are very minimal, but just make sure you get your hands on the best ones, because obviously minimal ingredients, you need best quality. Am I right or am I right? So for the pasta, I'm using these tagliatelle or egg tagliatelle, but you can use any long pasta you like. I really like this, so this is what I'm using. I also like to toss a little bit of arugula in mine, because I think a little bit of the pepperiness really balances out the richness of the cream and the tanginess of the lemon. Then you need lemons, heavy cream, a little bit of olive oil, a dab of butter, and lots of the best quality Parmesan cheese you can get your hands on. So the time it takes for the pasta to cook, everything else comes together at the same time. So if that makes sense, the whole thing comes together in like 15 minutes, as long as you've got your pasta water well salted up to a boil. So now I'm going to just take my pasta and bring it to the boiling water. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grate lots of Parmigiano. I'm going to zest 1 lemon, and I'm going to juice 2 lemons. I want close to a half a cup of lemon juice. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So pasta in, grate the cheese, squeeze your lemons. That's all you gotta do for now. Now I know there are gonna be people coming at me in the comments. Why are you saying like that? Why are you pronouncing like that? Because that's how you pronounce it if you come from Italia, which is where I was born. Funny enough, I always get people that say, you're not really Italian. Well, you know what? Let me call my mama. Let me get her to mail my birth certificate, and then you can take it up with her. Because I'm pretty sure I was born in Franco Bene Fratelli in Napoli. Okay? Don't come for me. All right, pasta is just a few minutes away from being ready. In this pot, what I've got here, this is just a like a deep skillet, because I want to have enough room to toss everything in. I have a little bit of olive oil, and I've got a couple tablespoons of butter, and it's been melting. It's not, you don't want to brown it. So at this point, you're going to go ahead and add your heavy cream. Okay? And you're going to let this just bubble away and sort of start thickening and reducing. And it's very rich. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's also absolutely incredible. So as this bubbles away, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain my pasta. Make sure you save about a cup of the starchy cooking water. And then I'm going to meet you back here so that we can sort of pull the whole thing together. That looks fantastic. Gonna go ahead and add the lemon. And now to this, I'm gonna go ahead and add the pasta. Now remember, the pasta is a couple minutes shy of being fully cooked through, because you're gonna cook it in the sauce all together for just a couple minutes. And as it starts to bubble up, you're gonna go ahead and add some of the starchy cooking water. Now I'm not adding any additional salt here, because the pasta water that I cooked the pasta in was very well salted, and since we're going to be adding some of it here, you don't want to add too much. You know what I mean? You don't want too much salt. So now you're going to go ahead and add your starchy water, and as it thickens, it just literally becomes the most delicious thing ever. And then you're going to finish it with the parm at the end, and it's just fantastic. After 2 minutes of bubbling and boiling and all cooking together, you're going to stir in your cheese. Okay, you need a good amount here, about a cup or so. And now you're going to turn this off. This is really important. Lid on, let it sit for 5 minutes. Magical things will happen in that 5 minutes. Then we stir in the arugula, then we serve. That's it. Wow, you see how just the cream is now thick and velvety and just absolutely perfect. Okay, now we add in some arugula. Now the arugula is totally optional, but I think that just the spiciness of it just kind of adds a little something to the sauce. It's really nice, you know? You don't have to. You can also do spinach if you don't like arugula, but I am a big fan, okay? Big fan. So I like to add a little bit in there. Not too much because I also don't want it to be overpowering. Oh, it already smells so good. As the arugula wilts, it smells so good. And you just do this a little bit at a time because the heat is off, so you're just working with the residual heat here. You don't want to turn anything back on. Oh, it's fantastic. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a try because I have been waiting long enough. You can add some white pepper to this if you want to. I don't like any pepper here. Again, I just think it competes with the lemon. I'm just gonna give myself a little tiny bite. Then I'll plate the rest. I love really thick, wide noodles. My favorite. My favorite. Oh my goodness gracious, that's so good. It is delicious. It's rich, yet still nice and tangy, which I love. You can always scale back down on the lemon, but I do about 1/3 of a cup, and it is perfection. You will love this dish. I know it. It's such a good, I don't know, it's basic ingredients, but when you're using good ones, it's such an elevated dish. Do you know what I mean? Go to laurainthekitchen.com for the written recipe. I hope that you make this, and I hope that you share a photo on Instagram. Just tag me at Mrs. Vitale or tag at Laura in the Kitchen so that I can see it. Hashtag Laura in the Kitchen so that I can see it. Hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.